guys do realize your manifestations will manifest, right? Like, I'm not trying to make you feel good. I'm trying to tell you and remind you of the truth. Because you change your thoughts, your experience and your reality will change. I think part of the problem is that as conscious manifestors, sometimes we cannot be fully aware of the law of cause and effect. I think sometimes we're affirming and we're doing all the techniques and we're doing all the things, and maybe we're still not seeing any change or any reflection or any results in the 3D. And then it's kind of like we get, like, doubt starts to creep in. And it's like, I get it, but then also I want to remind you guys, like, there's absolutely, it makes no sense to doubt. The law of cause and effect says, because this is your mindset, because these are your thoughts, the effect is your desires manifesting in the 3D. It has to go that way. It cannot be any other way. It's just like if I hold a raw egg up here and I release it. When it hits the surface, it's going to crack. There's no other way around it. Because I drop an egg, it cracks on the ground. Like, I just want you guys to really understand, like, the absoluteness and the certainty in you changing your thoughts and changing your mindset and changing your identity and thereby changing your state, right? Changing your state and changing your thoughts and assumptions changes your 3D reality. There's no other way around that. And I'm saying it like this because I've been doing a lot of coaching workshops lately. And with my coaching workshops, I'm able to work with people long term for either 21 days or 30 days straight with unlimited access to me. I like to tell people with these packages, you are getting literally like my bestie deal. And I'm calling it the bestie deal because my best friends literally get all access to me, and my knowledge about the law of assumption and conscious manifesting, they have it all at their fingertips. And I was just telling one of my friends, like, you are so lucky that you get this bestie access, like 24/7. So that's what my coaching programs are like. The coaching workshops are like. And within these workshops, like I said, I'm able to work super closely with you guys, and I'm able to really see, like, you guys' blind spots, right? So most people understand, yes, I need to be saying my affirmations, which again, your affirmations are just thoughts. And they're affirmations because you are extracting these thoughts from the version of yourself that already has everything. And so you're just implementing and installing these thoughts and updating your software with these thoughts so that these thoughts can produce a new reality for you, and they will. So you guys are understanding, obviously, what you need to be doing. But in trying to help you guys realize, or in trying to even see your blind spots as a coach, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of hoping. Like, I hope that my reality changes. I hope that my experiences changes. I hope that my SP shows up in this way. I hope that money shows up in my account in this way. I hope that my appearance changes. There's all these, it's a lot of hope. Like, and because I'm seeing a lot of hope, what I'm seeing is that there's not enough certainty. There's not enough knowing. And not because you guys don't want to have the certainty, or you don't want to have the default knowing. I think it's just a lack of remembering and understanding manifestation from, like, a literal science point of view and a literal cause and effect point of view. It's just like anything else. Every effect has a cause. Things don't just happen just because, right? They just don't happen just because. Every effect has a cause. And with manifestation, it's no different. And so when I was able to understand it in this way and have this light bulb moment within myself go off, it really changed the game for me, because it's like, it's no longer, hard to stay committed to the new story, or it's no longer difficult to transcend your 3D, or as most people like to say it, ignore the 3D. There's no challenge in staying consistent and persisting in the state, because you know that manifestation is matter of fact. Because you are consistently in this state, and because you are consistently holding these new thoughts and repeating these new thoughts and being this new person, the effect is everything that you want. The effect is your desires, is you having everything that you want. And so, like I said, for me, it just completely changed the game, because it was everything else was all downhill from there. It was all smooth sailing from there, right? Because it's like, it no longer matters how you feel. It doesn't matter what you're thinking. You know what you know. You know that if I keep thinking this, I'm going to get this. Period. That's just what it is. And so I just wanted to remind you guys of that, so that we can shift from this hoping energy and shift into this certainty and expecting energy, right? I'm doing a few experiments behind the scenes, and I'm going to come to you guys with the results via video format. You guys will get the results of the experiments that I'm doing, but just know that I started seeing results instantly, right? And basically what I've been doing is just what I've always been doing, but more so being intentional about continuing to think a new thought, while also at the same time acknowledging your 3D and expecting it to change. Look, like expecting for it to change, right? And seeing the changes happen in real time right before your eyes. It's the best thing in the world, and nothing no longer blows your mind. Like my best friend likes to say all the time, like, Taj, this is mind-blowing. Like, it's mind-blowing because she's seeing so many things manifest in her reality, and she's been aware that it's all cause and effect. Because she's thinking a certain way consistently, her reality matches that, and she's seeing the shift happen in real time. She's seeing her reality conform in real time, and for her, it's like, it's mind-blowing. And I agree, it is mind-blowing. But the mind-blowing will not continue to be so literal. It'll be more of like, of course I'm experiencing this. Of course there are millions in my account. Of course my appearance is my appearance. Of course my SP conformed to my affirmations. Of course I am living my dreams. Like, of course you are. You know why? Because the law of cause and effect says, like, every effect has a cause. So it's kind of like, it's just the way that it goes. It's just the way that it goes. And so I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope it was inspiring. I hope it was motivating. I hope it unlocked that knowing and that certainty within you to know that no matter what, because you are consistently holding on to a story, your reality will change. Your desires will manifest. It cannot be any other way, you guys. So I'm going to close this video out right here. If you want to book me for any of my workshops or any one-on-one single coaching sessions, all the links will be down in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in joining my community, where you get even a little bit more closer to me, I'm more hands-on with you guys. You get to ask personal questions for Q&As, and from time to time you get complimentary 30-minute coaching sessions every month. So think about joining if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Sending nothing but peace, love, and blessings. Happy manifesting.